Hello everybody, this is Coach Tara Woodruff from TaraVapeZ, and today is day 13 of me quitting tobacco. And I wanted to make a video I've been noticing the past couple of days a couple of very significant differences that I wanted to share to give anyone out there some inspiration if they've been thinking about quitting tobacco, if they've been thinking about kicking those cigarettes to the curb, and just, I just want to inspire somebody. I'm not here to browbeat anybody because I never thought I would quit smoking for any reason whatsoever, period. I just never did. It just happened to me. In November, I got sick. I'll give you a quick background. I got sick, like a chest cold, borderline pneumonia, bronchitis, whatever happened. I don't know, but I couldn't breathe. It was terrible. And about halfway through the month, it just occurred to me that it made no freaking sense whatsoever for me to be a smoker. And that I knew that at 43 years old, I was either in the middle of my life or I was in the last quarter. And I knew that the choice was mine. And I knew, even though I have nothing against nicotine and I hate what big tobacco, or I guess the government, I don't know who did it, to what they did to tobacco to make it so terrible for people, I just knew that I no longer could continue down that road. And so I made some changes. It took me from the time I made the decision to December 3rd. So the middle of November to December 3rd, I haven't had a cigarette since. Anyway, I'll get into how I did that part. But at this part, 13 days without having a cigarette, a couple of really awesome benefits. I guess maybe they were really super sharp to me yesterday because I really wanted a fucking cigarette really bad. Now, what I have been dealing with since I quit tobacco was at night I want it more than any other part of the day. And I'm shocked about that because I'm a big morning coffee drinker. I'm the type of person it takes me 3 hours to go somewhere because I want to sit and drink my coffee and smoke cigarettes. So I thought morning was really going to be tough. It's not. I could give a shit. I could care less until, I start wanting one around 3 or whatever. But at night, I really, really want one. But yesterday, I really wanted one from the minute I woke up all the way to the time I went to bed. And it helped me the desire to have the tobacco. Help my brain find the things that were awesome about not smoking tobacco. So, when you really set your mind to it, guys, you're going to be revealed to the things that make it better. Okay, number one, I'm going to write down one because I'm going to name this video how many benefits that I found. Number one, I have more time. I'm not concerned with, let me have a cigarette before we go, or let me light a cigarette on the way, or let me I just have more free time that I'm not obsessing about a cigarette or cleaning my desk. Remember how I had this around all the time? I haven't had to dust my desk, so I think that's the first time. How awesome is that? So I'm saving a lot of time from that. So that's number one, free time. Number two, cleaning, much easier. I know when I wipe something down, I know that it's not going to be like sticky and gross shortly thereafter. I mean, I did smoke in my house, in my room. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm not an outdoor smoker like the rest of the world was. That I could never understand that. So, when I clean, it's cleaner. It doesn't feel like I got to work as hard to keep it clean. I definitely know when I have clean clothes. I am aware if I have to throw them back in the wash because they were around and living in my cigarette smoke. So that's another big thing. Cleaning is easier and quicker and more of a permanent feel. I don't feel like I have to clean as much. Number three, big deal. Leaving the house to go for a walk, no problem. Actually, I've picked up my pace even. And Sarah and I have started putting on sneakers for our walks at night so that we can begin to, inspired, to start jogging. So tonight when we go for our walk, we're going to wear sneakers. You know what I'm saying? That kind of thing. We're not like starting a jogging program yet, but we know that there are times that during the walk where we're like, God, I wish I was jogging. And we're wearing flip-flops, so. Walking much easier. It was funny. We were going to the store last night, and I was just like booking along. Like I was like, wait a minute. It was different than any other time since I quit, and before, of course, I quit. The amount of energy I had on that walk. So that's awesome. And number 4 would be, I noticed that I can go to sleep on my back. I sleep with an inclined bed therapy. I sleep like the Egyptians slept. I sleep on an inclined bed. I would say I probably maxed out like a 2.5. I don't know how to explain it. That's another thing. I'll put a link to a blog or something like that in here. I'll put a link to the Facebook fan page of Andrew, the gentleman that has made inclined bed therapy something that people should really look at. So I sleep inclined bed for numerous reasons, just general health, and but I have noticed that because I'm overweight and a smoker, I would kind of like have that sleep apnea thing going on, even with an inclined bed. So I would be snoring way more right off the bat. Now, I don't mind that I snore. It doesn't bother me. But when I can't stay on my back, when I love to sleep there, because I'm like, I did that for you, but that happens. And I was like, no, I don't like that. That has gone away. I can fall asleep on my back and not a problem. And if I do snore, it's like, it's nothing that's waking me up or stopping me from breathing. So I love that. I also, number 5, I'm not wheezing at all. I always had a very light wheeze. Very light. You might have had to been sitting real close to me to hear it. But I knew it was there. And it was like, it's gone. It's gone. That is awesome news. What else is so good? I'm going to go with, those are my top 5 of the first 13 days of no tobacco use. I do smell more. I definitely have a clearer ability to smell what it is I'm smelling. Taste it's starting to really become much more vibrant. But as I notice in the beginning, it kind of comes in and out. Like there'll be dead periods where there's really no taste. Those are the big things. Those are the 5 most awesome things about the first 13 days of not smoking. And it's enough to get through those cravings where you really just want a cigarette. I have replaced nicotine. I am using a nicotine replacement, if you've been paying attention. It's not the patch or anything. I'm vaping. But it's still not a cigarette. There's something about the cigarette. So keep it up, guys. If you haven't quit, think about it just a little bit more. Just to, have another thought in your head. Don't be like I'm the person that's browbeating you. I'm not. I don't want to do that because I hated it. When somebody would tell me, "Oh my God, you still smoke?" Yeah, I fucking still smoke. Get the fuck away from me. Brr. Or, gosh, you should really quit that. That's terrible for you. Shut up. That's not going to, nope, no good. What I want to tell you is when it becomes illogical for you to continue being a smoker, you need a little help, you come on over, ask me what I did to get to my 13th day or down the road, okay? Because you're going to keep hearing from me about this. And I'll keep bringing to you awesome benefits. Another thing. Let's go with number 6. Number 6. Let's have 6 really awesome things. My granddaughter jumps around the house all day like a rabbit. And I'm looking at her and I'm like, this kid, man, if I could just, you can hear her in the background, if I could just jump around the house all day like a rabbit, I'd be the fittest lady in the world. Well, I can jump around the house as often as I want and not get out of breath or fall down or choke or any of that. So I am really looking forward to how I can vastly improve my physical experience in this life. And if for nothing else, that's the shit right there. Being able to physically do more than I could as a smoker. That's the big thing. So I love you all very much. This is Coach Tara Woodruff. Come visit me on TaraVapeZ on Facebook. You can also visit me on YouTube, and username is TaraVapeZ. And I have a blog, taravapez.blogspot.com. And the rest of it I'm just using from my own Twitter. It's still my regular Twitter, Tara Woodruff. And that's all. I love you all very much. Breathe easy, guys. See you later. Peace.